On June 30th, Kamala Harris tweeted, "The president should take the North Korean nuclear threat and its crimes against humanity seriously. This is not a photo op. Our security and values are at stake." Let's take a deep look at this and see what's really at stake. I'm Chris with Prep Logic, and this is Did They Tweet That? Hey guys, Chris from Prep Logic. Earlier this week, Senator Kamala Harris tweeted, "The president should take North Korean nuclear threat and its crimes against humanity seriously. This is not a photo op. Our security and values are at stake." Well, we feel some questions need to be asked on this. Let's start with the nuclear threat. Kamala Harris supports the Iran nuclear deal. Enough said. Don't even have to go on. When you support the largest exporter of terror's right to have nuclear weapons, your opinion on the nuclear threat is irrelevant. Moving forward. Crimes against humanity. Well, let's talk about her district, Oakland. Oakland is a shithole. No nice way to say it. It is rampant with crime, gang activity, failing infrastructure, joblessness. Again, you have no place talking about crimes against humanity when you don't take care of the people you're supposed to take care of. The constituents who voted for you and put you in that office. But let's look at the situation a little more closely and look at Kamala Harris herself. Kamala Harris has been touted as the media princess. All of these big tech companies love her. Google has stated in a 2003 video they strongly support Kamala Harris and her efforts to strengthen privacy laws and antitrust issues. Okay, more power to her. She's an attorney. That's what she's supposed to do. She's your representative. That's what she's supposed to do. I commend her for representing some of her constituents, even if the other ones she forgets. Looking at her record as a district attorney, she was very back and forth on her prosecutions. She went after some really heavily for the sake of public presence, which made big tech moguls feel comfortable with her, because she was making that "I'm cleaning things up" appearance. When called out for her abuses of power, Silicon Valley used social media filtering and other tools to help maintain her woke fallacy and kind of cover it up. Now, economically, she was hard on home builders and energy companies that were trying to expand infrastructure and fix some of the problems in her district and the state. But when it came to big tech companies, she supported privacy laws that they pushed and things like that. She was very, very, very obvious in her leanings. You just have to look at the facts. Now, looking at that, though, her relationship with big tech brings major attention to this tweet. Why does she care about North Korea? There's no oil in North Korea. Maybe a little, but not enough to fight over. Politicians only care about oil, right? No. Politicians care about money. Let's talk about what North Korea does have. North Korea is rich in tungsten, iron, magnetite, gold, graphite, and molybdenum, all of which are key elements in the creation of cellular devices and tablets and computers. Now, as one of her biggest supporters, Google, getting ready in the next year to release a brand new platform and multiple devices, one has to ask themselves, is there an ulterior motive with pushing the Korean issue? President Trump is dealing with the Korean issue in the best way it can be dealt with. He is making headway like no president has before with this petty little dictator. I am the first person to support the use of military force when it's necessary. But our president is trying to avoid that. People can call him a warmonger all they want, but in every instance where he's used military force, it has been for the purpose of stopping a clear and present threat. And he has gone no farther. He could have put us in Syria for 10 years over oil in Syria without a problem. Instead, our efforts have been wholly humanitarian there and in support of the Syrian people. When you look at Kamala Harris for what she is, she sits here and talks about fixing America, making it better for everybody. A place where everybody's included. But look at her own district. She had a little piece of this country, a little part of it that she was responsible for. And that little part of this country is filthy, covered in human excrement, literally. Parts of California there are parts of California cities you can't go to because they're full of human excrement. Rampant homelessness, homeless colonies. Los Angeles looks like a third world country. Joblessness, despair, veteran suicide in record numbers because people can't get the help they need. Now, I'm the first person to tell you I don't agree with everything Donald Trump's done. His infringement on the Second Amendment is wholly unacceptable and cannot be tolerated. And when he lied to us and said he wouldn't fund Planned Parenthood and then he did it, that pissed me off. But under Donald Trump, we've seen a revitalization in infrastructure, the highest GDP we've had in decades, the best Hispanic and African American unemployment, real solutions for problems like Flint and other cities that are suffering for stupid reasons, a stronger military, and a trade policy that works for us. All Kamala Harris is a little girl who got a puppy and couldn't take care of it, and now she wants a kennel. I invite my fellow Americans to think hard on Election Day. If you like this content, please hit the like button and give us a subscribe. Share this, get the word out there. In every way, this is the most important election of our country's history. If we fall to socialism, there's no hope for this country. Please, be decent to each other. We're all in this together. God bless.